Hi everyone, it's Jill Lancet, independent, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Australia. I'm in a bit of a hurry. I was meant to do this morning to post it tonight, but I ran out of time. So I have a new host code, which will end on the 1st of July. That's that series of letters there. You can shop with me here. Email me there if there's anything you'd like to know. You can follow me on Facebook, Facebook at Meraki Maven. And of course you can like my videos and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I think that's the business out of the way. Okay, I just wanted to make a really a lovely card, and it's got a few different techniques in it. So I think what we'll do is we'll just get started straight away. I've done a couple of little bits and pieces, but I'm going to just do some embossing. I've already stamped this beautiful sending stamp from the Sending Smiles. Now I'm using the stamps from here, a note to say thanks, and I'm using for the inside of the card this large thank you. So we'll get to that in a minute. But first I want to do some embossing. Now, this is our little embossing buddy anti-static pad. So I've covered that. That is the Moody Mauve. And I'm going to, I'm going to emboss that in our white embossing powder. So let's get a bit of scrap paper here and our Versamark ink pad. So I'm stamping up a note of thanks, and I'm going to do it on the Moody Mauve. Oh my goodness. Oh dear. I'll get the hang of these new colours or not. Just got to put some music on. I just love having music on. Now, I'm going to try and do this as straight as I can. And I'm going to do this in the middle. I don't know if that's straight or not, but we'll have a quick look. Now, this is the Versamark. And then we're going to emboss it in white. If I can get it open. Let's put that on there. And hopefully this is going to look really nice. I haven't actually made the card as yet, but you'll see in a minute. Let's look at that a bit better. And that's how you get embossing powder all over your desk. Okie dokie, let's have a look. Get that out of the way. I'll get my heat tool and just warm that up. It hasn't already been warmed up, but it's good to have it a little bit warm before you start. That way your cardstock won't warp as much. So let's try this now. And you'll see it going now. I don't like the look of that one, so I don't like the look of that one. I don't know what happened there. So I'm going to do it again on the other side. So just bear with me, guys. I think we'll get everything ready. Maybe it took too long between inking and embossing it. Now I'm just going to give this a really good ink. I've got everything ready. I'm going to stamp that down. And now I'm going to emboss it again and again. These things happen. Not even live and these things happen. Okay, let's try that again. Might try it from the back first. There we go, look at that. Look how quickly that went. Beautiful, see? Patience, grasshopper. Patience. So we'll put that aside and we'll get on to the next bit we're going to do, which is some stenciling or masking. I haven't got my catalogue here, but anyway, these are the masks. They are called Artistic Mix Decorative Masks, and they're in the annual catalogue. The number there is 159178. And there's, actually these are quite interesting, these ones. So I'm going to just do this background, but you could do that background and then pop this one over it and mask it again, or vice versa. And you've got these two checks that will go or stand alone. So you can have like a tartan, or just a big geometrical one. And then you've got these really interesting things. So you could colour that and then just stamp your greeting on there for a one layer card. That'd be nice. So we might do that on another day. But today I'm just going to use this one here, and I'm doing it in one of the new colours, the Bubble Bath. We had a recent colour refresh, and this is one of those colours. Beautiful soft pink. So I'm just going to just do it in random spots, I think. We'll see. Sorry, this is the wobbly desk. Sorry about that. And we'll just see how this turns out. I can see it already that it's coloured. And all I've done is taped the paper to the back of this mask. So we'll just do some random bits here, a random bit there. And let's have a look at that. Yep, I like it. Okay, so we'll just pop this out of the way. That was quick and easy. And we've got this beautiful piece of now patterned paper. So now I'm going to do some stamping. So we've got heat embossing, we've got some masking. We're going to do some stamping and some die cutting, and then we're going to put this together. Now I saw this on, I won't talk about that just yet. Hang on, I'm getting a bit ahead of myself. I just need my Stamp and Pierce mat, because these are photopolymer stamps, and I want the Old Olive for this beautiful stem and leaves. And I'm going to give that a practice go just to see what it looks like. Just bear with me, guys. Yeah, I like the look of this stamp. Now we might actually get that on the edge here. We'll see. Okay, can't stamp and talk at the same time, but anyway, here we go. Okay, So the photopolymer ones, you can see right through them, as you can see where we're stamping. So we need that. Oh, that's lovely. We need that. Now in the Moody Mauve, we're going to do the big flower and the smaller flower. Again, I'm going to have a practice go at this. So let's have a look there. Okay. Sometimes it's a good idea to turn either the ink pad or the stamp around. So I want that down here. And stamping that in the Moody Mauve. And then we're going to stamp the small flower also in the Moody Mauve. Again, I'm going to have a practice go. Okay. Okie dokie. Now I've got to separate these so that the dies can fit around them. So I'm just using this little scrap of paper. Don't throw your scraps out because, you know, they're so handy. Now, I can't remember what I was going to do in the middle there. We might do black. I might have a practice go at it on our little practice go. So let's have a look. Let's have a look. See what it looks like in black. Do I want it in black? Or do I want it... Maybe I might want it in Blackberry Bliss. Let me see, where's my Blackberry Bliss? Necessity dictates that we do it in yellow. Daffodil. Daffodil Delight, because I can't find my Blackberry Bliss. So let's have a little look and see what this one looks like. Oh yeah, I like that much better. Okay, I like that much better. So just clean the big one because it was in black. I don't want that in my Daffodil Delight. Let's have a little look. Okay. Now pardon my head if it's in the way. Oh yeah, that looks nice. Yep, I'm glad I thought of that. Okay, let's have a little look here. Lovely. They look lovely, don't they? Okay, we're going to cut those out now. So let's clear all this stuff off here. Pretty sure we're finished with all of that. And we'll get our little stamp and cut and emboss machine out. Or as I like to call it, Bertha. Now, when you're placing these dies, it goes right up to the edge of the design, but you can see through the little hole there, the stem or the stalk. So you know you're in the right spot when you can see those. Okay, just a little bit of removable tape on that one there. Now I've got the big flower here. Again, some removable tape. And these ones are very easy to place. Yeah. Really easy. Okay, bit of tape there. And our last little one. way does it go? Goes like that. Okay, there we go. Might just tape that one down too. Okay, now I'm just going to get my little cutting machine. And it's a very compact size. And the little doors open like that. This is my wobbly desk. I'm sorry about that. But we'll put the flowers in first. So I'm just placing them on here. I've got my white plate number 1, my cutting plate number 2, and then I'm putting my third plate over the top. In it goes, and straighten it up. And just wind that through. Sorry about the desk, guys. You'll be pleased to know that I've got some new equipment coming and new lights and camera mounts, and I'll be able to put it on a desk that doesn't wobble. So these are all done. These are all out and ready. I'll just pop these over to the side. And now I stamped the word sending in the Moody Mauve on some white, and I'm just going to cut that out as well. And then we'll be able to put this together. And as it turns out, it's pretty much only stamps, ink, and paper. So something to keep in mind if you don't have any designer series paper. As I said, I haven't made this card yet, so you're going to be just as surprised as I am to see how it turns out. So we've got all our bits and pieces now. Let's get them going. So this is how I envisaged this. It's going to be a very simple design, guys. Okay. And I wanted to cut this. Now I'm going to cut this into a banner, and then I'm going to show you what I learned the other day, which was a bit of an eye-opener for me, really. That looks pretty straight, doesn't it? Okay. Let's try this. Okay. Let me see. Okay, so what I learned the other day was that if you take a little smidge off the end of this using your banner punch, just line it up in the center. And do the other side. Just make sure it's in the center. I love this thing because I'm really horrible at making these little banner tails. I don't know what it is, but anyway, I'm really horrible at it. So now you score it. Oh, hang on. Oh, no, you don't score it. You cut it off. That's right, you cut it off. cut it off like this. And you cut this end off. You make them around about the same. That looks pretty good to me. And then when we put this together, you'll see what I'm talking about. Don't throw them away. Okay, so I want to glue this onto here. Where's my glue? And I'm surprised there's still glue in this. The other day it was extremely runny. Yep, it's because it's getting to the end. Okay, now it doesn't really matter which way that one goes on, but there's only a small border. Now, before you glue that on, you could, of course, cut something or punch something out of the center here. Pop that in your stash, but 9 times out of 10 I forget to do that. So what else have we got here? Okay, we want to put something like that. We want to put something like this. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to glue these onto here. And I think I'll support that then with a Stampin' Dimensional. So we'll just put a tiny little drop of glue on there. And we'll pop that on there like that. Which way do I want it to go? So we'll pop that one on there. And the little one will pop over here like this. Little tiny, tiny, tiny drop of glue. Okay, now I'm going to just flip that over and put a dimensional on the back. Not only will that give it some dimension. Oh, no, we need a little one. We need a little one. Hang on. Here we go. So we need a little one there. We need a little one there. And then I can put a big one on there. Another big one on there. And I think just a couple more little ones. Just to be sure, Okay. Oh, maybe we need some there. Of course we do. Of course we do. Right, so now let me see how I'm going to do this. So I want that to go across like that. So that's going to have some dimensionals on it as well. Just get them back again. Where are the little ones gone? Sorry guys, this is why this is why I already know what I'm going to make, because I'm a bit, I can't create on the fly and then remember all the bits and pieces that I have to do. I'm just not good like that. So, but anyway, we're creating together, like we literally are creating together. So, because I'm just going to be as surprised as you are. There's another little one there. And a little one there. And another one there. Now, I want that really supported, okay? So, where's my little thing? Okay, now this was the bit that actually excited me. It was Martin Stone, and he just made a banner as simple as that. So I'm just going to put a little dimensional on there and a little dimensional on there. Now I'm hoping this comes out as well as it looked in my head, if you know what I mean. So I'm just going to pop that on there like that. Just make sure that's straight. And pop this one on there like that. Hopefully they're the same width apart. There we go. And now I can put a dimensional on there, a big one. Now I'm going to cut off some of this because, yeah, this is dimensionals too. So don't ever throw these out until you've taken every single skerrick off the paper, the backing paper, because these are all dimensionals. And these are really good for behind wording. And we'll just put a couple of bits, one bit there, one bit there. And let's see how that's going now. A note of thanks. Sending a note of thanks. Okay. So we'll pop these off. And yes, I still don't have my take your pick tool. So sorry, you'll have to watch me struggle with these. Now you can go crazy. You can put designer series paper behind this if you wanted to. You could do the whole page inked with the masking, with the masks. Now I kind of want that to be like that. There we go. And then this is going to go across here like this. And that is going to go across there like that. So I might have to take these two off after all that. Brilliant. Probably should have waited. Okay, now let's have a look. Yep, that's cool. Okay, I'm going to place this. And I might even just pop a little bit of glue where that's going to go against the flower. Gosh, this is one of those videos, isn't it? You know, when nothing goes right. I think that looks nice. What do you think? And then we'll pop this. And pop that. And pop that on there. Yep. Okay. We'll put a little bit of glue on there, a little bit of glue on there. I'll take these off. And I'm not sure how long that's taken, but I don't think this has taken very, very long at all. So I want to just pop that a little bit under there. Yep. Okay, is that straight, guys? Well, you know what? It looks straight to me. Okay, now that can go straight onto our card front. And hopefully we've got enough glue to do that. Make sure your card opens the right way. We've got another nice little white border. It's almost monochromatic again. No, but everything ties in. Oops, 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 oops. That's why I used that glue, because did you see how much I could slide that around before it was ready? Now, I have got the 2023-25 in colour dots. So I thought I might just pop some of the Moody Mauve ones around, and that's these ones here. Maybe a couple down here. Oops. Oh dear. Right, I'm going to have to do it old school. So I'm thinking you get 3 different sizes, which is really good because I like to have the 3 different sizes. So I'm thinking one there, this one here. And I struggle with these there. And a medium one, we'll pop it up here, pop it up in this corner. So we've got this very, very, well, it's got a lot of techniques happening. We've got some heat embossing, some masking with our blending brushes, some stamping and die cutting, and then this creative little banner here, which I don't know about you, but that's a bit wonky. But give me a break. I did not know what I was going to do about an hour ago. So, and if that little stem there bothers you, you could just snip that off up there, which I shall do. There. Oh, and then we've got a stamp inside. Oops, I nearly forgot. Oops. So again, in the Moody Mauve, I'm going to stamp this. It's quite a big thank you. It is quite a big thank you. It doesn't fit on the stamp and the ink pad. What do you call it? Right, where's Moody Mauve gone? Okay, right. So I don't think I've stamped this before, this thank you. So we'll just get some scrap paper back and we'll have a go over here. Yeah, that's a nice font, isn't it? Okay. And I'm just going to stamp that. Now, luckily, this is not like a straight line. So, yeah, it's not going to give you too much grief if it's not exactly straight. So I'm just holding that down, giving that ink a bit of time to connect. And there we go. Thank you. A note of thanks. Sending a note of thanks. And given I didn't know what I was doing and the only picture I had was in my head, I think that's turned out pretty well. So thank you so much. Even though it was a short one, we did a lot in that video. And I hope you enjoyed that one. Of course, you can change the colours up to any colours that you'd like. But I do really love this Sending Smiles stamp set. You've got a couple of different flowers you can use, a couple of different stems, and you could add some of these. And there are dies that will coordinate with that, but they are in the annual catalogue. And thank you so much. I'm off now, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.